To discuss the new measures taken by the federal government and the Kogi state government to improve security, we're being joined by the security advisor to the Kogi state governor, Commander Jerry Omodara, joins us live from our studios in Abuja. A pleasure having you with us on the program.
Thank you very much.
First, let's get your perspective on the outcome of the meeting where the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, said the president's order to crush terrorists is working. What's your take on that?
Thank you very much. I think the Honorable Minister of Information was only speaking to the fact of issues that we can witness in recent time, in some weeks back. He was only confirming what people can feel, the reality on ground, that people can now see that our security agencies are working around the clock to ensure that the state or the country is put safer than what it used to be in a few months past. It is clear that our military, they are hitting the targets. The police, they are doing their best right now, and the DSS working together. There are so many operations across the country. The Air Force, the Navy, and the Army, taking so many operations at the same time. And that is also to testify that our intelligence is working. And we are getting maybe timely information, and the military and other security agencies, they are responding very well. And we must appreciate them for this lofty time we are having. It's getting better, and I think it must not just be pushing them, back. We are talking they must crush them. Mr. President have given his own directive. That is to say, there's the body language of the Mr. President. People are looking at it. The people are feeling it right now. And the bandits, I'm sure, they are feeling it better, and the military must continue. They must continue to ensure that the country remains very safe. We're talking about election next year. The campaign will be before election, so the country must be made safe. I think we must commend the activities of the military in the recent past.
Now, the Minister of Police Affairs also said about 30,000 constables have been recruited in the last 3 years. Do you think there are enough officers to protect the citizens and other crucial infrastructure across the country?
Certainly, we don't have enough security agencies, particularly the leading agency, that is the police. Recruiting over 30 constables, well, that is better. It's good for us. It's better for the country, where the gap is there. Daily, you have police being retired, you have police killed in action, or even, died in course of duty. So now that we are having yearly recruitment training going on in our police academic and training schools, perfect. If the government continue this way, the gap we are having that in most states, like Kogi State, we are supposed to have, with our public, about 12,000 police officers. But if you know the number we have today, it's nothing to write home about. But the last batch that were trained, not less than the quite number of over 200 were posted to Kogi, and that is very good. And I know what is happening in Kogi must be happening in so many other states. So I think we must commend the federal government, we must commend the Nigeria Police Service Commission, and we must commend the IG for this yearly recruitment. And I think it's on again, and some people just resume, and some people, the recruitment is on again. They must not come, because where you have gap, we have problem. That gap must not be created, because the criminals that are making their own strategy to make things difficult for us, they are not resting. And immediately you create gap, particularly for the growth of personnel of the police, then we are going to have problem. That gap must be closed.
Now, talking about Kogi State, the governor, Yahaya Bello, has given some directives. Some of them include destruction of shanties. Do you think this will make a difference in the security arrangement?
Certainly, as the State Security Advisor, I can confirm to you that it's a kind of proactive measures. You know, the destruction of shanties, particularly in some multinational companies that we have so much slums, shanties, bachas, that from our intelligence gathering, it is clear that some of these places are being used by criminals. When you track them, when you track their numbers, most of them, are found in these areas. And the destruction is a proactive measure by the governor. And I'm happy the way the people are carried along, and that is why you are not having any adverse reports concerning the destruction. We started, I was there physically, the governor was to even lead the destruction. And I think we have succeeded in destroying so many of the budgets. And I can also confirm to you that some people were arrested, and we will profile them to know their level of involvement in crime in Kogi State, particularly Obajano area, from Iwara to Akpata to Obajano proper, Osokosoko, and all those places. You have so many kind of batches that is springing up. If a company like Obajano is operating in a state like Kogi, I think there must be a kind of synergy for the company to put proper accommodation for the people. The government, we are destroying those things, we are collapsing all those batches and structures. But government will quickly sit down to ensure that no legal person do his business that will suffer. We will put things in order. The governor is discussing it with relevant agencies to quickly see what we can do. But for the sources we are recording, I think we must give credit to our own leader, the governor of Kogi State.
On a final note now, is it Kogi State government planning to embrace technology to help boost its security apparatus?
If you are talking about embracing technology, we have been doing it. Right from the inception of the government of Bello, we have been engaging or involving technology in securing the state. There are a lot of investment on technical intelligence. There are a lot of equipment that were purchased to assist security agencies in Kogi State. And probably that is why we're having it better in Kogi. It is proactive measures, what to do. Carrying the people along. It is not only just buying the equipment, but buying the right equipment that will be useful to security agencies, and at the same time, carrying the people along, train the people that will use it. We partner with security agencies, and that is working. So there is no way a government can tackle security in this present day level of insecurity that you will not involve technical intelligence. And the government of Kogi State, we are doing that.
Thank you so much, the security advisor to the Kogi State Governor, Jerry Omodara, for sharing your thoughts with us on the program.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.